Dr.L Mahadevan sir comes from a lineage of traditional Vaidyas in Kanyakumari district. He has completed his BAMS from Chennai Venkateramana Ayurveda College in 1993 and post-graduation in Kai Chikitsa from Government Ayurveda College, Trivandrum. He is an experienced clinician running an 83-year-old hospital in a village in Kanyakumari and has written and published thousands of papers and books which are considered treasures of knowledge, bridging the gap between theoretical and clinical aspects of Ayurveda. We are honored to have you here, sir. I cordially welcome you for the morning session.
Thank you. I have got two papers to present. One is thyroid. Second one is adjusted. Heart diseases. The first part of the talk will be about echo. First part of the talk will be about the thyroid. The second part will be about heart diseases. In the first part, I will be talking about the modern perspective and then come to Ayurveda. In the second part, I will talk with Ayurvedic perspective and then come to the modern aspect. Is it clear to you? It's not clear. Why is this not clear? Huh? Mic is not clear. They will correct it. Hello, hello. Is it okay? Good. Next slide. Thyroid is a highly vascular gland located in the lower end of neck, starting from C5 to T1. The height is 12 to 15 millimeter. Its weight is about 30 grams. Next. Thyroid diseases are very common. Many women come to you with hypothyroidism. Hyperthyroidism in OPD is rare. Hypothyroidism is very common. How to treat it successfully? How to investigate it? When to do an FNAC? When to do a biopsy? How not to miss a thyroid cancer? If you find the thyroid cancer, can we treat or not treat? We are going to discuss about that. Still it is not clear, Sajid. I am having some disturbance. Larynx, thyroid gland and trachea. Next. There are 4 parathyroid glands found near the posterior aspect of thyroid gland. They are small, 20 to 40 microgram, and have a bean-like shape. These 4 glands produce parathyroid hormone. I always tell, Ashtau Nindidiyam is a key opener into the endocrinology of Ayurveda. You have pituitary, thyroid, adrenals, testis, melanin. Charaka beautifully says, Adidirgam, Adihrasvam, Adisthulam, Adikrisham, Adiromam, Aromam, Adikrishnam. So starting from the only 2 hormones that are missed technically is parathormone and calcitonin. Where we can incorporate that and how to treat based on doshic principle, we are going to explore that. Next. Now you see, all these diseases we divided into adipravarti and apravarti sanya lakshanas and we treat. Everything is made up of gunas. Vada is a name given to group of gunas. Pitta is a name again given to group of gunas. It is the combination of gunas that we are going to handle in Shamana Chikitsa or in Shodhana Chikitsa. These gunas, if you take Tatra Ruksho Lagu Sida, the three gunas, the Ruksham is the Pratyatmaniyada guna of Vayu because Pitta does not have Ruksha guna, Kapha does not have Ruksha guna, Vada is Ruksha, Ruksha is unique to Vada, so Ruksha is the Pratyatmaniyada guna of Vada. Ruksha Lagu Shida, you put the opposite. Snigdam, Guru, Vushnam becomes the therapy for Vayu. The first three opposite. Vriddhi Samane Sarvesham, Viparidai Vipariya. The remaining three, Kara Sukshmas Chalani Laga. Kara is a rough fellow. Sukshma is not magnanimous and open. Chala is changeable, is movable, is not reliable. That is the mental qualities of a dosha told in same sloka. First three Shariram, second three Manasika. So Tatra Ruksha Lagu Sida. These gunas are very important in practice. Pittam Sasnegam Tikshnam. Pittam is Snegam, Kapham is Snegam. Pittam is Ushna Snegam, Kapham is Sida Snegam. Ushna Snegam is unsaturated, Sida Snegam is saturated. Eranda Dailam, Ushna Snegam, unsaturated, Teladailam, unsaturated. So Ushna Snigdam is woman. Woman is considered as Ushna Snigdam. If you go to a Hindu temple, they would have painted red and white color in the temple. The red denotes Ardavam, white denotes Shukra. Soumya Agneyam Jagat. Siva Sakta Yukto Yadi Bhavati Sakta Prabhavidam. It is a tantric philosophy. They would have selected some other color. All the colors, so many colors are available, they didn't do that. They were very particular. So in woman, Ushna Snigdam is very important. To maintain the Ushna Snigdam. Masham is Ushna Snigdam, Thilam is Ushna Snigdam, Dadi is Ushna Snigdam, Thiladailam is Ushna Snigdam, Matsyam is Ushna Snigdam, Vasanta Rudu is Ushna Snigdam, woman is Ushna Snigdam. So Ushna Snigdam, that is why in the marriage, when the first night of the marriage, Sida Snigdam, Kshiram is given to the man. Magadi Garbhavagrandi, Masham and Saindavam and Thailam is given to woman. This fellow has studied MD Rasasastra, so you cannot give Taile, Dakre, Gava, Motre, Haranale, Kurattaje. You have to give Kshiram only because Dravya Samanyam, Guna Samanyam, Karma Samanyam. Samanyam Vriddhi Karanam. So these gunas are very important. If you see this hypothyroidism, fatigue, weakness, cold intolerance, dyspnea on exertion, weight gain, cognitive dysfunction, mental retardation, constipation, growth failure, all these things are Manda Vriddhi, Guru Vriddhi, Slakshana Vriddhi in Rasadhatu. So all these new diseases will come. In the practice, sometimes we have to go through pure Ayurvedic way. Udavartam, no modern comparison. Udavartam is Udavartam. I tell the students even, stroke is an untreated complication of Udavartam. Accepted. I have got views to tell why I am telling like that. Guru, Ayurveda, no parallel is needed. Suppose if you want to find a block in the fallopian tube. Yesterday there was one fellow came with a tumor here. I thought it was lymphoma. When we investigated, it was papillary carcinoma of thyroid, which is curable. Even with metastasis, it is curable. So modern help was needed at that hand. So we are here to balance. So you should know where you have to select what. Yesterday last week one fellow came to me and showed the hand. Sir, check my pulse. I was not in good mood. See, when family problems affect us, we go to the OP mechanically. So many patients come, we touch. I told, you have other problem. Sometimes we tell casually. Then he told, you are wrong. Why? He told, I have subclavian occlusion. I do not get pulse in right hand. Then I realized, you should not tell a lie. You should not. Better to tell, I didn't get the nadi. He is having thoracic outlet syndrome. In thoracic outlet syndrome, pulse will not be available. So if you tell, oh, okay, Vada Pitta means. Some people keep like this, some keep like this, some keep like this. There are issues. In the colleges, they didn't tell us. Fatigue, Shramam. There is one Gana in Sharaga, Shrama or Ganam, which contain nuts and fruits. Cold intolerance, Sida Dvesho, Anupasayo. It is told in Vadadiya Vadarakta Chikitsa. In Vadadiya Vadaraktam, the word Sida Dvesham is coming. Cold intolerance. Vadam is Sidam, Kafam is Sidam. Vadam is Ruksha Sidam, Kafam is Snigdha Sidam. Vadam is Avadarpana Sidam, Kafam is Sandarpana Sidam. Vadam is Varsha Sidam, Kafam is Hemanda Sidam. Vadam is Dadukshayajanya Sidam, Kafam is Avarana Sidam. That is the difference. So when you say Sidam, the Sidam is important here because fundamentals, many students are there. Vada you have got taste. Pitta you have got taste. Kapha you have got taste. Tatradya Marudanganandi, Trestitadya Kafam Kashaya Dikta Maduram, Pittamanya Gurvade. Pittam you have got taste. Kashayam Diktam Maduram. Kevara Pittam, Tiktam, Joram, Guduchadi. Kafanabanda Pittam, Eczema, Kashayarasam, Aragodadi. Vadanabanda Pittam, Brahmam, Murcham, Parinamasulam, Madurarasam, Drakshadi. Kashaya Tikta Maduram Pitta Manyetu Kurvade. So, Vadam you have got rasa, Pittam you have got rasa, Kafam you have got rasa, Vada Pittam you have rasa, Vada Pittam Madura rasa, Pitta Kafam Tikta Kashaya rasa is there. For Vada Kafa there is no rasa. No rasam will pacify this combination of Vada Kafa. Only Viryam. Side, Sida Pradigaraga, Ushne, Chavushna Nivaranam. It is the Ushna that we are going to handle. It is the Ushna Chikitsa that is important. Vada Pittam and Pitta Vadam are different. Pitta Kafam and Kafa Pittam are different. Vada Kafam and Kafa Vadam are different. Vada Pittam gastritis. Pitta Vadam vertigo. Pitta Kafam herpes. Kafa Pittam eczema. Vada Kafam stroke, demyelination. Kafa Vadam bronchial asthma. Vada Pittam Vidaryadi. Pitta Vadam Drakshadi. Pitta Kafam Guduchadi. Kafa Pittam Aragodadi. Vada Kafam Ashtavargam. Kafa Vadam Dasamudatrayam. Doshagi Vigalpanai, Vigalpamana, Vigalpayantidi. This is the beauty of Guna. Either you will become a genius and enjoy, or you will become a mental. Both are enjoyable. So, dyspnea on exertion, alpagi cheshtabhyam sramaha, rasadushti. So, the amam present in the rasadadu, the dosha dushti happens in many ways. Though dadu vriddhi, the dadu dushti comes in many forms. Dadu vriddhi, dadu kshayam, dadu dushti, dadu bhagam, dadu shaidilyam, dadu asanavatvam. So here, exertion dyspnea. Somebody is having dyspnea on exertion. That is ruksha vriddhi in rasadadu. There is no productive cough. Only exertion is there. That is vada vriddhi in rasadadu. So vada haram, kafaharam aushadam has to be given. So we will be giving Bhadradi Kashayam or Nayobhayam Kashayam with Prabhakara Vadi and Dhanvandara Gudiga. That is the Samprapti Vigadana. Weight gain. Weight gain. Again seen as a kafadushti. Cognitive dysfunction. In young children with hypothyroidism, Young children, mental retardation and hypothyroidism are related. Many children are born without thyroid. Thyroid will be in some other place, ectopic thyroid. How far you will be able to find it through Nadi is a debatable, questionable topic. Because when we give 3 fingers, for a small infant, our hand will come up to this level. So the medium, Kapha Prakriti, they are having good medas. Any disease, Swaryam, Kantyam, Brahmaniam, Landanam, Saraga, 50 ganas, you have to divide like into Vada Pitta Samana Aushadas. Medium, Vada Samanam Medium, Pitta Samanam Medium, Kapha Samanam Medium, like that you have to study. In atherosclerotic dementia, you have to select Kapha Samanam Medium. Here you have to select Kapha Samanam Medium. All the Medyas cannot be given in Kapha Dushti. Brahmi, Tikta Rasa, Gridam Madhura Rasa, Swarnam Madhura Rasa, Kushmanda Madhura Rasa, Yashti Madhura Rasa, Kshiram Madhura Rasa. They are Medya Rasayanas. But in Kapha Dushti, you will be giving Kadarasam Medium. Vacha, Kadarasam Medium. Tippali, Kadarasam Medium. Rudraksham, Gomutram, Jyotishmati, Lashunam. All Kadurasam Medium you will be selecting there. So in Pittanavanda Medya issues, vascular dementias, understand, all the Medya Dravyas are Tikta Rasa in nature. They are not Madhura Rasam in Medium. So you have Madhura Medium and Tikta Medium. Yashti Madhu, Madhura Medium, Varapitta Samanam. Brahmi, Tikta Medium, Pitta Kapha Samanam. Pitta Kapha Samanam, Pittam is Snigdha, Kapham is Snigdha, Brahmi is Ruksha, Ruksha Nasana. So in Pitta Kapha Sambandha, Tikta Rasa is selected. I tell you, for a healthy person, Madhura Rasam is best. For a diseased person, Tikta Rasam is best. That is why Jora Chikitsa starts with Tikta Ragho Rasaka. Tikta Rasam. Tiktam is Lavu Bhajanam. There is a difference between Deepanam and Bhajanam. Deepanam, Agni Deepanam. Bhajanam, Manabhajanam, Amabhajanam. Deepanam can be Snigdha. Bhajanam cannot be Snigdha. Gridam is Deepanam. Gridam is Snigdha. Musta is Bhajanam. Bhajanam is Ruksha. Bhajanam can be Ruksha. Deepanam can be Ruksha or Snigdha. Snehameva Param Vidyad, Durbara Anala Deepanam, Vyadimuktasya Mandagrau, Sarpireva Deepanam. That is called Shida Snigdam Agneyam. How can it is possible? Shida Snigdam Agneyam. A drug is Shida Snigdha but Agneya, Grida. Shida Snigdha but Agni Vardhana. Hemanta Rudu, Shida Snigdha, Agneya. Ojas, Shida Snigdha, Agneya. So, cognitive dysfunction, mental retardations, constipation, growth failure. Some people will have constipation of thoughts and diarrhea of words. In assessing the Prakriti, there are various new methods I have invented. There are, in Prakriti Pariksha also, there are limitations. When somebody is coming to you with constipation or diarrhea, you may tell the constipation may be due to a ruksha vriddhi of vada in Purushavaka Srotas, and you may tell that fellow is a vada prakriti, which may be wrong because the vikriti has masked the prakriti avastha. And your assessment is wrong. You should ask me, what were you liking when you were normal? What were you eating when you were normal? Are you going to the toilet regularly when you were a young boy? Young boy, yesterday I forgot. Young boy, how do I remember? So you have to ask all the old histories. Now I have developed some 15 procedures to understand the Prakriti. One Prakriti is word output per minute here. Constipation, and that context I was telling. The normal word output per minute is 70. Kapha persons it will be 35 to 40. Vada, it will be 90, irrelevant, jumping, like me. And Pitta person, hypervolumic, 40 to 50. This I found in my practice. When somebody is talking to you through phone call, hello, how are you, Dr. Mahadevan? We will be very much agitated. This fellow is not finishing. Kapha prakriti, kapha person. So we can develop, everywhere you see tridoshas. There is a sign called morphonoid sign in mitral valve prolapse syndrome, dysautonomia, which is called the thumb sign. You put the thumb like this, and in morphons, the thumb will come out. All of you do. Many people, it will come out. Those, the thumb is coming out, they are Vada Pitta. Kapha, it will not come out. Short fingers, Kapha, it will not come out. Vada, extra length will be there, Pitta will be equivocal, Kapha will be less. One example. Second thing I adopted from anthropology, ring sign. Radial tuberosity, you do ring sign. Vada will be able to touch and extra length will be there. Pitta will be equal to touch, Kapha may not be able to touch. Why? All are having fingers, Do Babu, Do Saktini, Shira, Griva, Mandaradi, all are having. Why such a difference in creation? Prakriti. Then you see the mouth, ask them to see. In Kapha person, you cannot see anything. They will snore in the night, especially in the train they will come. That's why I didn't come by train. They snore and they create big problem. We wanted to do some Churna Nasya immediately. Do them. Or some Swarasa Nasya. Because Kapha Avaranam you cannot do Snigdha Nasya. Sneghadi Vriddhimapanodi we cannot do. So this Kapha Prakriti you cannot see the mouth. Pitta Prakriti you are able to see little bit. All over India you will be able to see in Vada Prakriti. Rajasthan, Bihar, Bhutan, everything. They will see, you see adenoids there, everything. This is called the next sign of sleep apnea syndrome. I adopted it into Ayurveda. Pescarus deformity, the curve, pescarus. Vada, curve will be high, Pitta will be moderate, Kapha will be equivocal. Simple plantar response. I think you know Babinski. The Babinski response of Vada Prakriti, Pitta Prakriti, Kapha Prakriti, normal physiological response varies. What do you say about this? Kapha, it will be a very slow flexion. Pitta will be an aggressive flexion and withdrawal. Vada, he will get up and say, sir, what are you doing? Are you going to rape me? He will get up. That much simple response. Likewise in reflexes, contraction of people, you see Vada Pitta Kapha. Don't limit Vada Pitta Kapha to Charaga Susruda Vagbata alone. That is why learning this new art, Nadipareekasha, is very important. Growth failure. Next. Previous one. Slow movement. Previous one. Next one. Slow speech, I told you. Delayed relaxation of reflexes. Actually, if you want to elicit an angled reflex, you have to put the person in the prone position, flex the knee, dorsiflex the foot, touch the Achilles tendon, see the plantar flexion of the foot. Nobody is having time to do that. Then how will you find delayed angled response in hypothyroidism? It is a theoretical statement. You don't do it in practice. But sometimes, once in a while, you get that. Bradycardia, heart rate will be less. Keratonemia, yellowish discoloration of the hands. Next. Keratonemia you can see in jaundice. Otherwise, physiologically also, beta carotene, those who are taking, it will be very high. Next. Accumulation of matrix substances. Dry skin, hoarseness of voice and edema. Coarse skin is seen. Puffy face, akshakuda shodam is told in amalakshanam, kafalakshanam. Pedal edema can be from the cardiac, can be from the renal, can be from gravitation, can be from calcium channel blockers like nifedipine, diltiazem hydrochloride and amlodipine. It can be due to liver disease, liver abdomen will come and then feet will come. There will be umbilical edema, very rarely we see. Facial edemas will be seen. Enlargement of tongue, decreased hearing, myalgia.